are so doomed. We are so doomed because Russian Circles is going to take over the world. Russian Circles, they came out with a brand new album, H2 album called Gnosis. And yeah, I hope this band takes over the world and everyone just lashes onto them because they're just brutal, badass, punishing, but in a very post-rock, post-metal way, because that's the type of music I like with all my other post-rock bands like My Explosion Sky, Mogwais, Godspeed You Black Emperor, with Sailor. But Russian Circles brings a different vibe, and you know what? No one could do it like them. You could have all these post-metal bands or trying to sound better or trying to be faster, louder, more blast beats, more guitar hooks, but no one's gonna do like them. They started this shit like in 2005. That's when I just graduated from high school. But yeah, going into this 8th album called Gnosis, I think I mentioned it before, it's pretty metal. It's pretty heavy. There's a lot of conversation going around, a lot of buzz saying like, why is this a metal band now? And it's just considered metal. Dude, it's not metal. It's like fucking Marvel. Fucking Marvel. Yeah, hell yeah, it's metal. It's so heavy. And Russian Circles has always brought that kind of like post-rock tones with math rock, a lot of finger tapping, and they're known for that. So I think that's pretty cool that they're bringing their own style and everyone's lashing onto them and they're knowing that this music exists, because in this album, I think they have kind of evolved compared to other albums, because the music genres or elements that you hear in this album are like, for sure, the post-rock, post-metal, a little bit hardcore throwdowns, which I love too. There's sludge, there's black metal, there's doom, and I'm sure there's more genres to it and that I probably don't know myself. But yeah, come on, that's like 7 genres right there, and they have definitely changed in a way since when they started. And but yeah, I'll get into like what I think about the album, because I just want to share my experience, and you gotta let me know what you thought about it. Going right into it, first time I heard Russian Circles album, I was just like, man, I don't know what to think about this album. I feel like it's like a Blood Moon, because Blood Moon I listened to a lot though, but there was just something that wasn't special to me. It was like, if I was rated, I gave it like a 3.5 or maybe a 3. But now listening to Blood Moon, just knowing that like, yeah, no one does it like this. They're still heavy. They have a lot of cool parts to it. So yeah, it was good, you know, but not that great to my mind. But when it comes down to it, all Russian Circles albums are good. Like, they can never disappoint, honestly. But yeah, first time hearing this album, I was kind of like, I don't know what to think about it. Like, I feel like they're losing their creativity. It's still loud and fast and like, you know, a fast pace, go, 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 boom, boom. A lot of just like heaviness and sounds of waltz to you. But then on the 5th day, when I finally analyzed it, I was just like, wow, this is like a masterpiece. Like, this has to be a masterpiece. Like, I think there's a lot of cool riffs in there and a lot of great throwdowns. And I love how the 3rd track, I think it's called Gnosis, has a little proggy side to the beginning with some synthesizer, and then it just gets flat out heavy in a cool, atmospheric, and what's the word I'm trying to look for? Cinematic way where it just like blows you away, and there's just like a bunch of fire, and it's just, man, so bone crushing. And the dry tones that they use, man, once you hear that kind of crunch and all kinds of like string strumming, where that's what Mike does, the lead guitarist. He's really good at coming in this perfect time and fills up the whole room with all this crazy sound, and it just makes you like get the goosebumps. But yeah, this album just keeps on getting better and better as you listen through it, throughout the tracks, and you're just like, wow, man, just pumps you up, and it just makes you feel like you could do better in life. And it's it's pretty cool. And I gotta say that they have I think it's the 5th track, where it's kind of like folky and a reverb guitar riffs, just kind of like a very smooth, gentle, quiet sound. But when I think about it, it kind of reminded me of a little bit of like Tom York's guitar finger picking of Radiohead. And at the first I did not like it. I was like, oh great, like come on, this is like, I hate that the previous album they kind of did the same thing, but this one was just more like, it's really peaceful and it's calming, and I think it's a little bit more unique because it's really cool, because yeah, it reminds me of Radiohead, and I love Radiohead. So that was different compared to all the heaviness in the entire album. And then the last track, which is Bloom, it goes into like a post-rock atmospheric like realm. Where it sounds like this will destroy you, and at the very end it gets very cinematic, where it's just like it's loud and loud and loud. Kind of reminds me of Mogwai stuff too. So yeah, like Mogwai and this will destroy you. That's what it relates to me. But yeah, dude, this whole entire album, man, is just it's a beast. And you know what? I think it might be my #1 album of the year. Yeah, I don't know. I would check it out and get pumped to it. If you love Russian Circles, I think you're gonna love it. But if you're kind of new to it, then just get lost to it, give it some time. I think everyone goes through that experience where you listen to something, you put it to the side, and then like a month later you listen again, you listen to a random time, you're like, oh my gosh, that was so amazing. Well, that might happen to you. And also for me, I think that happened to me on like day 5. And yeah, I can't stop thinking about this album, and I think we're only like 2 weeks in. So man, you'll definitely see my end of the year video, which I do the albums of the year for 2022, and for sure this is automatically in the top 10. So I'm very excited for these guys, what they're gonna bring in the future. I also cannot wait to see them in Austin of September 29th, I think. It's gonna be my 3rd time seeing them, and they're gonna be badass, and I hope to buy like some merch for them, like a t-shirt, a record. Oh my gosh, I would love to get a record. I still don't own a record yet. Not too sure which one to select though, but it's either gonna be Guidance, Memorial, or Gnosis, because I'm gonna say this, those are probably my top 3 Russian Circle albums that I really enjoy. For sure, #1 is Guidance, #2 is Gnosis, yep, I'm saying right now, and then 3rd is Memorial. So yeah, check this album out, let me know what you think. You can comment below. Also, you can subscribe to this page if you like, if you enjoy my other videos. It's not that much though, but I think they're cool. And yeah, Russian Circles and post-rock forever.